Is recording.
It is?
Yes. So I mean, just like, when you're ready, like.
Alright, let me get this cough shit up.
You and just.
Coughing up the demons over here. Coughing that demon out of my body. The demon that the preacher told me I had inside of me.
Cute.
No, we're gonna do it just before I did that. Just before I said that, because it's my fucking show.
Okay.
Right?
When you're ready.
Yeah, well, I said something about coughing up the demons out of my body.
So we're gonna leave in the part where I said cute?
Yeah.
No!
It's organic that way. Dude, I hate being sick, that's real.
Yeah?
Yeah. I really, you know.
How are you sick? Your immune system is like guarded with AK-47s and laser sights and shit.
I know, right? I mean,
you got
why is that
security
again?
cameras on those hallways.
Why is that again?
Because
I lived in the woods for 5 months.
yeah,
You didn't know that, did you, America?
you swam in shit.
I did.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? You're on the Praying Mantis. This is my guest, Miles Scovern. Miles, you're under investigation for fraud?
Yeah, apparently,
Miles has no job. Miles rarely comes on base and doesn't really hang out with any Germans. So.
And I don't write checks. But I got this thing in the mail that summoned me to a court on January 31st. And the only reason that was on there was one word, that's fraud. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
So we got a lot of stuff to talk about on today's show. I just don't know what.
Well, we can talk about the drinks we're drinking right now.
Yeah, I'm drinking, this is...
Ashton is drinking a kind of amaretto.
No, my amaretto's over here. This is from my cold.
Oh, what is that?
This is Pinot Noir.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is, a little bit of Cointreau.
Pinot Noir. A
little bit of Cointreau. A little bit of amaretto. And the rest is, Albatross and white wine.
Nice. So that would be good for a cold, you think?
No, I think it would be good for getting drunk. I'm pretty fucking drunk.
I actually like being sick, though. It kind of gives me, like, this dizzy feeling. I feel, like, kind of euphoric.
You know,
It's nice.
No. I like being sick because the only thing I like about being sick is you get to stay home and you get to say, I don't feel like doing anything, I'm a little sick, and then as soon as everybody leaves, get right up
and jerk off.
Yeah,
yep. Exactly.
You go right into the bathroom, take a 3-hour shower. Nothing's going to stop you there.
Yeah. Put some water bill next month. So, how have you been, Miles?
Shit, dude.
Miles and I both had the loss of a loved one recently. And it wasn't even like somebody died, it's just that we're both pathetic and our girlfriends broke up with us.
Wait, Kristen broke up with you?
Well, yeah, but it was kind of like a thing where she's going through a lot of shit right now, and she's kind of stressed out. So
well.
She wants to get back together eventually, but I guess right now just isn't the best time. So.
Well, Rihanna's a lesbian.
Yeah. That's different. My girlfriend's not.
Well, for being a lesbian, that's a pretty good excuse. You know, like, I'm just a lesbian, man.
Shit. I wish I was gay every time I wanted to break up with somebody.
Yeah. That was still cool.
Well, how's that treating you? Because he's living with her.
I'm fucking living here.
He's a boss, dude.
Yeah, like
Who
a fucking
lives with their ex-girlfriend, doesn't have a job, and chills with their mom every day. Just like that smile.
Oh, I quit smoking. My third day.
Yeah.
3 days. No smoke.
Me too. This is
And
my third hour.
I think I'm gonna start up again. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not.
You know, honestly, I think really it's like it's such an artistic thing to smoke. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it really inspires.
Yeah, it's like when you're watching a movie and you light up a cigarette, you feel like you're more.
Yeah. I feel like I'm part of the crew, you know? Even if I have no talent, at least I can just smoke and feel great about myself. Yeah. Actually, smoking is really terrible for you.
So, Ron Paul, by the way.
Yeah,
Rick Perry has dropped out, leaving 4 more to go.
The eyes of Texas are upon you, bitch.
Yeah. Ron Paul is going to kick ass all the way up to Capitol Hill.
He's going to kick ass just like when he delivered my 4 best friends.
Yeah.
2 brothers.
Ron Paul was an OBGYN in Austin.
No, in Brazoria County.
Missouri.
Brazoria. Lake Jackson, Texas. Flute, Texas. Brazos. Ford.
Yeah.
Yep.
An OBGYN. That's a
OBGYN.
baby doctor. I don't think so. I don't think you can be a full-time OBGYN while you're a full-time
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Ron Paul.
Well, Ron Paul wants to pull out of all undeclared wars, which means the war on terror and Iraq. Iran, I think, Obama pulled out of, right? No, Afghanistan. Yeah. Pulled out of Afghanistan, right?
No, we pulled out of Iraq.
Okay.
And
no, was it Iraq?
It was Iraq.
Okay, well, Ron Paul's going to pull us out of all
Iraq is in the middle of a civil war now. A week after we pulled out,
yeah.
The civil war started.
Awesome.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. But, yeah, Ron Paul wants to pull out of all those foreign countries we're fighting endless wars in. He wants to get us out of restrictive organizations that impede on our freedoms, like NATO and WTO and the EU. Oh, wait, we're not in the EU, are we?
The EU?
European Union? We're not in there, are we?
No.
All right, well, out of all that shit, he wants to, he wants to repeal the federal ban on marijuana, which will allow the states to make their own laws regarding that. So the 13 states that have it legal already, they will have it fully legal when Ron Paul repeals the federal ban on marijuana.
What would you call him a libertarian, right?
Oh yeah, probably the most libertarian guy.
I love it, man. I mean, he's so logical. Like, he believes that everybody should make their own decisions, and
Yeah, he wants to legalize gay marriage as well.
Suffer the consequences. Yeah.
One thing that
suffer the consequences for that, for damn sure.
One thing.
Bag. I'm just kidding. I love you. You're gay. More power to you. Anyway.
One thing that's actually got a lot of people ticked off about Ron Paul is he wants to repeal Roe versus Wade, and that decision led to abortion being completely legal in all states. Like, there's nothing they could do about it, but he wants to repeal that so he can get the states back the power of whether or not they want to ban or allow abortion. Okay,
dude, I got like 5 baby mamas right now that anyway.
But again, it's probably not that bad. I mean, shit, use a condom, use fucking birth control.
Well, condoms suck. Have you ever used a condom, Miles?
I've used many condoms
in
the past couple weeks.
People are always surprised by this. I don't use condoms that often. Like,
yeah?
No.
Well, that's because chicks use birth control, right?
Not all of them.
No.
Not all.
What are you going to do when all of a sudden, maybe
well, hopefully she's attractive enough to have a good looking titty.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should probably be able to say more about the subject, but that's really all I care about. No, I'm kidding. Now, that would suck, but honestly, that's just something that you gotta deal with. It's fucking wire hanger.
Wire hanger. Right. Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, Ron Paul, not only weed, wants to repeal all the drug laws. I mean, heroin will be legal. Many people think, oh my god, the whole state is just starting doing heroin because it's legal. Well, will you do heroin?
Exactly. I saw that, actually. I saw that when he said that.
Yeah.
That was great. He fucking told that asshole off, that Fox douchebag. That was great.
Yeah.
At the New Hampshire debate, right?
I
think that's what it was. That was great, man. Ron Paul. The one thing I don't like about him is that he's not that great as a speaker. He kind of gets, you know what I mean? Like, he kind of gets jumbled up in his words. But the stuff he has to say is great. I'm just saying, I wish he was a better public speaker. Because he kind of comes across as like this, like, emotional old man.
He's old, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
He's an old man.
Yeah, but he's not that old.
But dude, he's an old man.
He sounds like my great grandfather who's 88 years old. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But that's the one thing I don't like about him. But other than that, Ron Paul's a great guy.
Yeah. Pretty fucking awesome.
His son's pretty cool too, Rand Paul. I like that guy.
Yeah, I don't know shit about him.
He was one of the ones who spoke out against the NGAA.
Yeah. Oh,
93-7.
Ron Paul was the only candidate to speak out against SOPA. Of all the other candidates, he was the only one to do that. He posted a Facebook status that said that, regarding internet piracy, and that it was, that if SOPA was passed, it would infringe on a lot of our internet freedoms, so fuck us over, basically. He was the only one to do that. All the other candidates pretended like it wasn't happening.
Right.
Either that, or they really don't know what the internet is. Fuckers.
Or evolution, for that matter.
Or evolution. Mitt Romney is a Mormon. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Mormon.
You know who else is a Mormon?
Well,
My ex-girlfriend's husband.
it's a weird title.
I know.
Ex-girlfriend's husband.
Shoot. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that.
Oh, God.
But, yeah. Did you ever see The Departed?
Mm-hmm.
Do you love Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie? Get ready for this. Okay, if you say no, fuck you, you can leave. Because he should have been nominated for at least Best Supporting Actor for that movie. But he's gonna be playing J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude.
True that.
Amazing.
It's gonna be a good movie. I mean, I don't know shit about J. Edgar Hoover, so I'm gonna be
I know a little
educated.
bit about him. I've watched a couple documentaries highlighting J. Edgar Hoover. He's a fucking big dude. He's the reason we can't smoke weed now.
Really?
Yeah, he's the one who criminalized it.
Oh,
you know how they did it?
asshole.
You know how they did it?
What?
Back in like the early, it was like, I think it was let's see, he came in the 30s, I think, or the 20s. That's when the FBI was started. I can't remember, but he came in, and they were already kind of taking steps to get it criminalized back in those days. But he would use stories like there was a case in Laredo in the early 1900s where a Mexican ranch hand who was high on coke, he was drunk as a fucking skunk, and he was obviously high on weed, killed somebody, and they usually, with cases like that, they would just say he's high on weed. So that's why they came out with the movie Reefer Madness, You never saw that? You know what Reefer Madness is? But yeah, it's stuff like that. That's the reason weed was criminalized. And he used all this bullshit propaganda to do it. He also took down the Black Panthers, and I'm pretty sure he had to do with the assassinations of their leaders. But he's just pretty much an asshole in my opinion. But Leonardo DiCaprio is playing him, and I expect him to be a very good one. He was a very interesting guy, I'll say that.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Obama's term?
Well, Obama did something great. He repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
That's true. He did do that.
Can be
People don't give him credit for that. That's true. Miles is bisexual.
Yeah, I'm bi.
Love it. But yeah, no, that's cool.
Technically, you're bi.
Why do you say that? Because everybody has a little bit of gay in them.
Well, actually, yeah. According to Sigmund Freud.
Hey man, if Ryan Gosling, if I woke up and I was drunk as a monkey and Ryan Gosling was sucking me off, I would not stop him. That's all I'm saying, okay?
I would. Like, Ryan Gosling is ugly as shit. I'd be like, bitch, get off my dick.
I'm not saying I would like go at him or anything, but if he was sucking me off, I'm gay enough to let him do it.
Alright. Sigmund Freud's Oedipus theory, worth a read. Wikipedia.
Keep going.
There's gonna be snow on Friday. No,
wait,
tomorrow.
you were just talking about
shit.
Freud's Oedipus
It's
theory.
gonna snow at 7 a.m.
It's
Yeah.
currently like 3:45, so.
Think that's not, wait, give me a second, camera. That is not snow. Wait.
Is it snow?
No, that's raindrops on the door. But
Speaking of rain, when I was in Paris, you know the movie An American in Paris? When he's like, singing in the rain. I totally did that with my umbrella because it was raining.
the only movie I remember the line, sing is from A Clockwork Orange while he's raping a woman and beating an old man to death.
It sounds like my Saturday.
And the whole time he's doing that with his friends, he's like, I'm singing in the rain.
Oh my
And he kicks the old man in the face. And then he
Is that the guy who gets tortured?
make it? Or?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Was that based around, what was it, the 1962, they had these
fiction. It's
I know that, but it could have been loosely based on the 1962 test that they did. I forget the guy's name, where they had all these subjects.
Wait, did you see that movie?
No.
Oh.
But I've seen clips of it. But they had all these people at a college, just average everyday people. They would make them believe that there was someone in the next room, and they were shocking them. They were pressing this button to shock them. And so these people would shock this person repeatedly on,
Oh, I know what test you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? They did it in 2006.
That wasn't in the movie. That was
But like 62% of the people did it on command.
Yeah, one scientist would say,
if the person was dying,
go up to this voltage, and there wasn't actually another person in the room.
No, there was. He just wasn't dying. He wasn't being shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would
heard
pretend to
scream.
scream. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were testing how willingly people would go to an extreme.
Yeah.
Because it's a scientific experiment.
And a lot of people think that they did it because that a lot of people don't like that because they think they're being obedient. But what they found out was that there were more tests like this, and that at the end of the test, when somebody would say, you have no other choice, you have to shock him, the people would actually stop. Most of the people stopped. So it was actually when they were being told, like, straight up, you have to fucking shock this guy. That's when they would stop. Kind of interesting. Anyway. But yeah, we're talking about Obama, talking about Singing in the Rain, how good my ass looks in these jeans.
Man,
how good this wine is.
I'm feeling this fucking drink.
I'm feeling it.
I have fucking drunk as shit now, man.
By the way, Prost.
God.
And
What
slam
does
it down.
Prost mean?
I'm not sure, but I can tell you the history of this right here. Slam it down?
Yeah.
I was actually told this by a German. They slam it down because it's like, and during the Holocaust, Nazi soldiers would go to a bar after killing a bunch of Jews or wiping the Jews out of a certain town, extracting them from the town. They would go to a bar, get drunk, and they would cheers, and then they would slam it on the table. It was significant of them taking all the Jews out of the town. So when you do that, just remember, you're an asshole. A lot of people do that over here. I don't think they know where that came from. Yeah. By the way, Strongbow is the shit.
Yeah, but this isn't Strongbow.
I know.
Strongbow is pretty good though. It's like one of the only beers I like.
Yeah, I drank like 4 Strongbow. Do they have them in this thing? Strongbow is dry cider. It's really good. But I drank like 4 of those one night at work at Charlie's. I drank like 4 of those and couldn't even squeegee. Like I totally thought I could handle it, because I thought I was being a badass. But I totally couldn't. I couldn't squeegee. It was ridiculous.
Squeegee? You couldn't squeegee?
No.
What do you mean you couldn't squeegee?
Okay, so I would squeegee, right?
What is squeegee?
You don't know what a squeegee is?
No, I don't. What is a squeegee?
Give me a job. Squeegeeing. It's one of those one of those apparatuses that's like a long bar and it's rubber and then it has a long handle and you pull water with it, put it into like drain. You don't know what a squeegee is? All right. And like
whenever I
Germany,
when I think of squeegee, I think of that shower thing you rub your body with.
Okay.
Right.
Here in Germany, how they have the showers where you have to like pull the water down off of the door. You know what I'm talking about? Because you don't want it to mold.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, you. God damn it, lazy asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Obama. How do you ever watch?
Actually,
do you ever research what?
Do you believe in God?
No, not at all.
No. Okay. First step to achieving enlightenment. Realize that there is no God. Okay.
That's not exactly true. There are a lot of Buddhists who believe in God. They just don't practice Buddhism. They look at it as a philosophy. They don't, believe in God, but they believe in God, but they still practice.
Are you like an atheistic Buddhist?
Yeah, I don't believe in God at all. I never have. Actually, there was a time in like second grade when I was living in a really religious town, and I was like, hey, I'll just try this for a few months. I believe in God today. So I tried it for a few months, and I was like, no, I don't believe in God. Can't get around that. Why? Why do you ask?
Wondering.
So,
sometimes people who deal with those people, they just don't interest me. Yeah, those people.
You know what? I honestly, I don't trust clocks. You should never traumatize a woman sexually. I should know. I'm a medical doctor. For those of you who haven't seen Richard Linklater's Slacker, look it up, bitch, because it is a classic based in Austin. Goes from person to person and basically just shows the life of the everyday Austinite. And I am from Austin. He's gonna. Are you still there with this? You should.
Oh. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, like the plan was to head there in a year and a half, but like
okay, now know what's going on.
Yeah. I mean,
keep going.
Yeah, for me, it's like I've been used to improvising all life. Like people make all these plans for themselves, but like I can't do that anymore because all this shit just like constantly throws me in another direction.
Right, and then people think you're an asshole. I mean, anything happens. No,
who thinks I'm an asshole? Who thinks I'm an asshole?
Who thinks I'm an asshole? You think I'm an asshole?
You know I'm an asshole?
I can never think I'm an asshole. Look, are we gonna wake this lady up in the next room? Oh shit! I didn't want to wake her up, otherwise I'd totally.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should get her out here
and
talk about her.
You think I'm a fucking asshole?
Maybe we should talk about how much of an asshole you are. Let's get these bitches out here.
That would be awesome.
You know who you're talking to?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
this is probably the best web show, or the most fun, at least, that I've had doing this web show. You want to know where the title comes from? The Praying Mantis plays his flute while walking on the blade.
Yes, I think the viewers would love to know that. Too.
Okay, so a little history for that ass. Okay, so basically, I'm going to go through a little backstory, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it means. And I didn't even realize what it meant. It's kind of an ironic title, but I'm going to tell you. All right, so just sit back, grab your cock, and listen. The title comes from my dad's best friend, who I consider to be my uncle, Patrick Olson. He's a really cool guy, but he's got a lot of like instruments from around the world because he's done a lot of world traveling, right? And so one day when I was like 14, we just decided to get my tape recorder out and get the full cassette tape and record like a 10-track demo of just a bunch of improvised songs that sounded terrible with all these, like a didgeridoo. We used like a didgeridoo. We had some guitar in there, and like I think we had some chimes or something in there. But we called it the Praying Mantis Places, or it was something to that effect. It was somewhere around there. The Praying Mantis Places Blue while walking on the blade of grass gently. And I called the show that kind of to pay homage to my uncle, but also because if you think about it, I'm the Praying Mantis, right? I'm walking on a blade of grass. I'm walking on a blade of grass, and I'm playing my flute. Basically, I'm informing the world, kind of like Cocapelli. You could say I'm like Cocapelli, a Cocapellian kind of guy. But I'm informing the world, and I'm walking on the blade of grass gently, which I'm totally not, which is why it's ironic. You know what I mean? So that's why I love the title of the show. So now you know.
Right.
I think we should just keep getting drunk and just keep recording for as long as we possibly can, and then we're going to watch Sideways.
Yeah, why not? I mean, shit. Let the viewers experience some drunk shit.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Let me experience some freedom for a change.
Yeah.
We could do this in the streets if we wanted to, because we're in Germany. You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, we're in Germany, dude.
Yup.
Legal age, 16 bitches.
Ooh.
Actually, that's for anything under 33%, but anything over that is 18.
But still, fuck you, bitches! Yeah, because we're 20.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 20.
I'm fucking 18, bitch. I can do what I want. Yeah.
You know, one thing I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit, why do people have to get so aggro about certain things? You know, why can't people just have an intellectual conversation? Okay, for instance, I was on the internet earlier, and the conversation ended up funny because I kind of talked this guy, I mean, not down. I mean, he wasn't going to fight me or anything. We're on the internet and lives across the world. But I said something, and he got kind of aggro, stupid, and then I kind of jokingly told him he was misinterpreting what I said. He liked my comment, which is such a Facebook thing to do. But have to get offended. Like when you told Colin Burgess that you would fuck him in the ass, and he got pissed off about that. What is the deal, man?
Homophobia, man.
It's ridiculous.
I
think that every aggro person is a homophobe.
Like, what sane person would take a comment like that? Seriously.
I wouldn't, dude. I would laugh my ass off. I'd be like, ooh, you want to go to the back room?
I would say, ha ha ha. And nothing more.
H-A. The mysterious homosexual.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I asked him the other day, because he was talking about this kid who liked him. And I was like, so why don't you date this guy, Miles? And he goes, well, because I'm not gay. You know, I can understand that, though. I really can. I was thinking about it after that. And it's like chicks who will just mess around with girls because it's fun. It's, you know, it's liberating.
Right.
They don't want to date them necessarily,
Yeah.
but they'll mess around with them. It's the same way. I understand it. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I understand it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Cool. I wish I was that free. I wish I could have fun messing around with a dude. But if it's Ryan Gosling, I bet I would.
But you can, Ashton.
What?
You
have fun
can
messing
be
around
gay.
with a dude?
Yeah. You can be gay. You can be gay. If your heart desires it, you can be gay.
Who knows?
Yeah. Tom Cruise. Come out the club.
Oh, here we go, Tom Cruise. Here we go with the Tom Cruise. Why does everyone have to hate on Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise, that's John Travolta. Why don't you come out the closet?
What's up, man? John Travolta. Hey, buddy. Hey, stop. Hey, what's up? This is Will Smith. That was a terrible impression.
Okay, go-karting, right? Go-karting?
Go-karting, dude?
Go-karting,
I
dude?
fucking wreck on some go-karting.
Go-karting. I go-karted once in my entire life, and guess what happened?
Oh, shit.
The race started, and everybody set off, but me, I couldn't go anywhere, because I didn't know how to operate my vehicle. So my vehicle stayed in the idle position, and I was stuck there, just doing nothing. And it felt like shit.
That's interesting. We should talk a little bit more about something important to somebody.
Yeah?
Shit, let's see here. I know there's something. There's something